welcome to my channel. My name is Azure Lila. I will be posting the first 3 Sundays of every single month. There's going to be one video on wine, one video on pole, and one video on music. The things that I really love. I love a lot of other things, but those are a few of the things that I really love. Today I'm going to be tasting the Duca Imperiale. It is an Italian wine. It is a really delicious wine and quickly became one of my favorites ever. Rosa Imperiale. It's a frizzante. You can read that down there. The lighting's a little weird. Frizzante means it's considered to be a sparkling, but it's not fully bubbly. It's not fully effervescent. It does have that light kind of sparkle feel though when it hits the palate. When it hits your tongue, you kind of know, you recognize the sparkly type feeling, but there's really no fizz. So that's one thing that makes this one special. Another thing is that it's red. The color's like a magenta, a beautiful like ruby red. And most reds don't go in the fridge. Most reds are to be served at room temperature. But this one is considered a sparkling since it's frizzante. So it does go in the fridge. That's what makes it special, and it's also really delicious. When tasting wine, you want to swirl it. The reason why people swirl it is to aerate it and give it more oxygen and let its flavor sort of come out in the aroma or in the wine roll of the nose. And you want to see what you smell. And a lot of times, especially your first few times, it'll be very subtle, but you'll start to notice the reasons why the wine terms are there. You'll start to realize that you'll start to pick up on the plum and the cherry and the cassis and the dark fruits. At least in this one. This one has a really sweet cherry raspberry sweetness. It smells sweet, and it smells like berries and cherries and freshness and fruit and good stuff. It's delightful. Just perfect for like a girl's day. Perfect for anything you want to do that involves socializing, flirting, talking, dating. Maybe not just a girl's day, just any kind of day that involves fun. That's what this wine is for. It brings back memories. Just kidding. It's super delightful. I'm actually new to the world of wine, so I am not an expert at all. But I love the process of learning this stuff, and what I've learned so far is how to officially taste a wine. So, yeah, this one smells like flowers and fruit. Fresh, fresh, fresh. Super yummy. Really sweet. It smells like it's going to taste like a strawberry gusher. And that sounds sugary, but trust me, this one is not sugary. It's delicious in a whole more elegant way than sugar. So, that's the nose. This is the body and the finish. The body is when it hits your palate, and you can describe that in ways such as it's got a round body, it's got a light body. This one isn't round, this one is pretty light. If it's light, you feel it. It's like thin water rather than thick milk. That's a thick body, that's a heavy body, a medium to full body. The finish is the aftertaste. That's what you feel after you've consumed the actual wine. So the finish for me is huge. Well, the finish for everybody is huge. You want a finish that kind of sticks around and leaves you wanting more. And this one does that. It's not as strong as others. You can definitely feel a lingering finish on more dry wines, but this one definitely leaves you wanting more. When I say dry, I mean tannic, dries your mouth out, feels like sandpaper afterwards. I have come to love that, but when I was, well, I'm still new to wine, but when I was brand new to wine, learning wine, I didn't quite like that yet, and now I actually have come to love it. So, yeah. That aside, this wine, not so dry, not so tannic, but fruity, yummy, delicious, sweet, not sugary, but berry type sweet. This is the fun part. The fun part of wine is drinking the wine. Just kidding. Tasting the wine. So this was Il Duca Imperiale, one of my all-time favorites. It's made in Italy. It's an old world wine. In Italy, which is in Europe, Europe is old world, and in old world, all the wines are made in a very traditional style. So when it comes to the wine, since they've been doing it for centuries, they do it at high standards with like such practice and such know-how that it's you have to respect the game. Like, you have to respect how it's done because they truly know what they're doing. So not only that is why I like this wine, but also because it's delicious and it's really pretty, and the color, look at it. It's hard to tell right here, but the color has got this like ruby, purple, red, beautiful, like dark blood jewel. My words are screwing up. Like a bloody jewel. Something like that. Like blood colored jewel. It's really pretty. I would like to know what your favorite wine is. Anytime anyone has ever asked you what your favorite wine is, or even asked you what are you going to order if you're at a wine bar or a wine tasting, what do you order? What's your go-to? What do you automatically turn to? Whether you know wine or not. Like, I'm not an expert. I don't know wine as well as I want to. And when I had no clue about any wines, I would just say, give me Pinot Grigio. So that's pretty much all I knew for a very long time. That's mine. Tell me yours. Leave it in the comments. Wine is quite beautiful as well as knowledge gaining. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you next time.